Alright, hello everyone, and now welcome to a game between Sonic and Anima here on Turtle Rock. Let's go ahead and get things started over here at what I'll call the 6 o'clock position, or 5 o'clock if you want to get more technical. We have Anima spawning as the blue human. Meanwhile, a hop, skip, and a jump away at the other front or back leg, depending on which way you think the turtle is facing. My daughter thinks the turtle is heads over here, so this would be the back leg. We have Sonic. Sonic versus Anima, human versus night elf in this 1v1 matchup. Thank you everyone who is watching this on YouTube. Definitely always a great help. If you guys ever want to join me for a stream, well, follow me on Facebook. I generally try and let people know if I do plan on streaming, giving a little bit of a heads up notice, but I know that there are viewers from around the world, out in Korea and in Canada and South America and all sorts of places. So if you guys wanted to stop on by, say hi, let me know how you're doing, that would absolutely be great, as we're looking at, well, proxy scout farm being placed in the center portion of the map. Hey K-Real, I am doing fine. How are you doing? You checked my position on stream before to pick your heroes. Huh? Is that actually, I don't know what exactly Anima and these guys seem to be doing. Stream is off. If off me need work for, I'm not quite sure what they're talking about, but hopefully not too much drama is going on there. Hey, Johnny the Ripper, thank you for tuning in as I'm getting underway in this Night Elf versus Human match. Now, first thing you're going to notice is that the Altar of Elders was significantly delayed. Right now, we are getting to the 2-minute mark. 2 minutes 15 seconds is when you can actually hire from the tavern. I believe it is at 1500 hours. So if you're looking for the time of day when you can go ahead and have that happen, that is what you're looking for right there. Every 5 seconds, is it? Or every 15 seconds. Every 5 seconds is 15 minutes in the game. So there you go. The Beastmaster is already out on the field and will be ready to go. Hey, Master Matthew. I guess I am getting a number of viewers getting into the game, as we are already looking at an Archmage running back and forth here, and we'll see, well, whether Sonic can really put down the pressure. I don't know what the actual long-term strategy is here. We are going to actually go into a little bit of a pincer play, having a footman on the front and on the back that does, absorb or deal a little bit more damage to those units, as they are now forced to finally back off. You can see that that Wisp wants to get a detonation, and it does get the detonation onto that Archmage there. Footman also taking a little bit more damage than they would like, as they are getting absolutely, well, pelted by those Quill Beasts. Low hit point Footman or yellow hit point Footman should be backing up here in just a moment, as scrolls of regeneration are more than enough to handle all of this superficial damage early on. Right now, during the early stages of a WarCraft 3 matchup, and generally any real-time strategy, what you're trying to do is you're trying to force your opponent to make mistakes. And right now, Anima is going to be losing some early footmen in this battle. No dust of appearance, and that is a lot of damage being absorbed by all of these units. This is actually a horrible spot to be in, as the Quill Beasts are just, well, simply outrunning. This is going to be a horrible position to be in. Anima is down to 24 hit points. Is he going to be able to get away? And it looks as though he is unable to hide. One footman down, as another footman could get chased down as well. Hello, Waffle Hunter 612. I'm not quite sure why it says I have no viewers when, well, people are obviously talking to me. Back down across here, Quill Beast absorbing that damage from the giant sea turtles. Medium armor, very, very helpful at reducing the amount of damage that that giant sea turtle deals. Meanwhile, the Archmage is showing up, trying to, or hoping to finish off some of these units. A Mantle of Intelligence has been dropped and now picked up by the Archmage. Archmage only needs one more shot to finish off that Quill Beast, who is looking to now hide away. Alright, Militia now coming across, and Anima says, you know what? I pretty much don't care, as I've already teched to defend. Defend not as strong now as it was back in patch 1.29, but still very, very effective here, as we are going to be going into Militia. A great transition also into Sorcerer, or excuse me, Huntresses as well, as this Huntress wants to get damage onto this footman. Is it going to be able to get it off in time? No, it will not. Archmage now coming back to battle it out here. One water elemental is in position. The peasants now need to try and perhaps do a little bit of damage. Is the Archmage going to get the experience? No! Denied by the archers. Beautiful, beautiful attack right there, denying damage or precious experience. That was the Forest Troll High, the Warlord. As well, a big item dropped and denied there as another archer now taken down. All right, you can take a look. Footmen are still battling it out here. Arcane Vault most likely will need to be added. We should be looking at these peasants attacking or gathering lumber from this one tree right here, and by doing so, it would stop any sort of site. That site is incredibly powerful. I don't know where that is. Topis. Thank you for tuning in, though, as the Archmage, and the archers are going to be battling it out here. All right, Archmage, down to 200 mana, should be able to drop a water elemental and do it in a hurry. Meanwhile, it's going to be very good on damage as we see a Fire Lord follow up from Sonik. Sonik is really looking to put in the pressure now. There is a water elemental already here, ready to go. Lava Spawn also coming in as well. The water elementals are going to be trying to engage. Arcane Tower is going to be up and ready to go as the Lava Spawn is going to be looking to split. Also, taking a look at this, Footmen do have defend, double water elementals all the way. What does it mean? Well, it means that you are going to be trying to get as much damage as possible. The Arcane Tower should really be going after that lava spawn, as you see a couple of detonations go across. Footmen also dealing some damage back. There you go, transitioning back over as the, well, where is that lava spawn? Fire Lord going to get taken down with the surround. Footmen may get taken down as well. Archmage looking to drop another water elemental here, as you are going to be seeing, well, more and more experience on that Archmage. If the Archmage gets to level 4, level 2 Brilliance Aura is going to be, well, not as huge as it was before, since it was slightly nerfed. But that is, well, every little bit of experience is just extremely helpful. Water elementals also have slightly, I believe, more damage with less hit points, as we're going to see another low hit point Huntress. One more shot would do it. Is going to be able to chase after that Archmage there. Or chase after the Huntress there. Archmage trying to go after it. Will not be able to catch up, as it looks to back off again. Low hit point Huntress down to 13 hit points. Meanwhile, back across in the center, Arcane Tower trying to fight back against the Quill Beast. Scout Tower is desperately trying to be repaired, unable to stay up and operational, as the Arcane Vault is still not yet done. Archmage now coming back over. Let's take a look at this. Arcane Vault is going to be completed here. Water Elemental could try and fight back. Huntresses are really deep inside this location here, and the Huntress is stuck between a rock and a gold mine. Really nowhere to run, as the Arcane Tower should switch, yes, targets, giving that Archmage now level 4. Archmage should be able to hide in the back. Huntress, oh, Huntress looks like it will be able to head out. I thought perhaps Anima is going to be able to stop, well, and, well, it'll set up another wall to prevent that Huntress from heading back on out again. Anyways, Archmage, Scroll of Regeneration here, ready to go. Quill Beast going to dive on, fire a single Quill at the Archmage to prevent any additional healing, and, well, Clarity Potion there. As you can take a look, the Footmen are now just trying to hide inside this space. Arcane Tower quickly removing much of the mana. Meanwhile, one Scout Tower could get taken down. Unarmored building taking a bonus damage right there, as you're taking a look at the Archmage, who has suffered a lot of damage, needs to hide in the back and use another Scroll of Regeneration, hoping that he's well protected enough from any suicide summons. Back at the other side of the map, we see 30 over 50 supply compared to 40 over 48. Everything, well, Anima definitely having home field advantage as he is playing at his expansion. There are more scout towers getting constructed, no masonry upgrades as of yet, but as I say that, it is already underway. Anima looking to, well, perhaps get that economic advantage and translate it into something. So far, his opponent is already at Tree of Ages, but he hasn't really transitioned into the tier 2 units that you would normally expect. We've only seen Huntresses so far. We are now finally transitioning into Dryads, but as that is happening, it's going to take a little bit of time. Scout Towers, everything's just trying to be upgraded. All right, Footmen, or Peasants, going to go ahead and try and repair here. There it goes. Are we going to see auto repair as the Altar of Kings now getting pressured? At the other end of the map, you see a giant sea turtle getting taken down. Archmage already sitting at level 4. What exactly is it doing? I'm not 100% sure, as well. Dryads may get poked apart here. Let's take a look at this now. Water Elemental. Oh, Dryad gets the kill on that Water Elemental here. Meanwhile, massive repairs underway. Are we perhaps just going to get a Tavern Hero instead of resurrecting at the Altar of Kings? Yes, that is the case. Naga Sea Witch already out on the field. It will teleport back out as the, well, Fire Lord gets to level 2. Damage is getting added back up. Cold arrows. Fire Lord gonna get surrounded and trapped again. Are we gonna get a soul burn onto the Archmage? No, Archmage looks like it will be able to get away. Footman with defend. What is coming back? Archmage drops a water elemental. Where is it running off to? Really nowhere to go, as all the units now need to try and retreat once more. Naga Sea Witch gonna gets taken down by the Beastmaster, being able to slip through right there. Footman with defend, going after some of these units. Why throw up defend? You are going up against a Beastmaster and some Huntresses. The Dryads are not really even engaging you, and well, you can't hope to catch up while you have your shields up, playing in a defensive posture. All right, guard towers are, well, close enough to put forth pressure. Meanwhile, Footman now retreating back here. Archmage looked as though it does now have a potion of healing. Those additional robes of Magi and Mantle of Intelligence has really changed the amount of damage that is being done right here, as the Altar of Kings with that Masonry upgrade may see the resurrection on that Naga Sea Witch. Now out, ready to go. All right, Huntresses are going to get taken down. Peasants still massively repairing, but the Huntresses' glaive bounce damage starting to take its toll as the Beastmaster now falls. All right, Beastmaster falls at level 4. Huntress going to get taken down right there, as the human player going to, well, walk into his opponent's base right now, but little does he know, he doesn't even have the army size advantage yet. All right, Huntresses, all of these units could perhaps be try and positioned in a way to, well, minimize losses or try to catch units in transit. That is a strategy right now, a possible strategy. Ogre Magi going to get taken down. Archmage and Naga Sea Witch, both of them are not going to be leveling up, or perhaps the Archmage, but I think it will just be close. Meanwhile, we are looking at Huntresses looking to poke down this Altar of Kings. And Anima is very behind on lumber. 700 gold, very low lumber. He picks up a Tome of Experience, gets enough experience for level 5 now, and now may finally be trying to push forward. Pure up of Vitality, extra hit points on the Naga Sea Witch. As the peasants, well, they are just kind of blocked up on each other, unable to do any serious repairs. Altar of Kings still being repaired here. Meanwhile, a split fight, not a good spot, and this is a beautiful strategy for Anima. Anima knew that his opponent was sitting at his main base and said, you know what, you have a small force at your main base. I'll attack with my main force somewhere else that is more critical. And that decision making right there will cost a Tree of Life, as the Archmage is doing a great job making sure that the economic advantage does not get out of hand. All right, Lava Spawns chasing after the Naga Sea Witch. Naga Sea Witch down to 78 hit points. Cold Arrows, Fork Lightning. Is it going to be enough? One more shot. There goes, well, the Naga Sea Witch is just trying to slither away from the Lava Spawn. Lava Spawn is, however, dealing a bit of damage, or chasing now, as we are finally going into an Arcane Sanctum. All right. Water or human player Anima now finally, hey Tuna Fish, how you doing? Footman now trying to fire back here. Anima finally gonna be able to start getting some tier 2 units. Footman now trying to fight back here. A little bit of reflect damage going back. Water Elemental pretty much instantaneously getting destroyed down. The Abolish Magic change having a profound effect, or the hit point change having a big effect, but I believe Abolish Magic damage to summon units was also adjusted as well. An overall nerf to summons, but at the same time trying to make it so that Abolish Magic and Devour Magic were not the only go-to answers. All right, let's take a look at this. Naga Sea Witch going after, oh, well, there's the dust of appearance. No dust of appearance yet. All right, doing in a little bit of damage. Are we going to see the dust of appearance? We should be looking. There's the dust. There goes one unit there. Hawk now trying to come into play, going after the units. Gets a potion of healing. Archmage should be getting a potion of healing as well, as both sides are still fighting it out. Wanda mana stealing. It looked like something stole mana from somewhere, or perhaps a potion of mana, but that was already full. Rifleman joining in on the fight to fight back against the Dryads, as the Footmen with Defend, well, have no real answers against those Huntresses. Water Elementals coming back across. Are we going to see the death of a Lava Spawn? Down to 8 hit points. There it goes. Drew to the Claw now out onto the field, but it is only in Druid form, not in Bear form yet, so it does take a lot of damage very quickly. Beastmaster about to try and escape on out. Quill Beast still do a lot of damage, and they are slightly bloodlusted, so they do attack faster. Rejuvenation out on the Beastmaster as the Beastmaster now going to chase after the Archmage. Archmage down to 47 hit points. Water Elemental dropped, and then a death. Death of a level 5 Archmage there, getting the Beastmaster to level 5. What is going on in this matchup? It looks like the human player just completely fell asleep at the wheel for a moment, and it may end up costing him. Supply count 51 over 54. Rejuvenation back on out. Quill Beast trying to fight back here. Well, split units, and the Quill Beast just being summoned to take down and catch units while they are in transit. No additional Altar of Kings to be had, and because of that, well, no resurrected Archmage yet. Economic advantage still belongs to the human player, but what does it really matter if all that economic advantage does is translates into more of your own dead units? Rifleman chasing after all of those units, looking for this. There goes, well, the Druid of the Claw finally getting taken down. All right, and now here we go. Beastmaster now getting caught between, well, no, is the Beastmaster caught? It looks like he is caught. This is a rather unorthodox angle, having to rotate the camera. Beastmaster is just standing right there. Is it going to be enough? Oh, still caught, and there it goes again. So much damage across so many units as the Hawk is trying to get away. Cold arrows, another cold blast, but the Hawk finally over the tree line and now not able to be spotted. All right. Spellbreakers making their way out. Archmage should be making a quick appearance here in just a moment. I am doing fine. Glad to be back casting some WarCraft 3 as we are looking at the expansion now already up. Expansion just now started to get mined here as we're taking a look at the Firelord now looking to back up. Gotta ask all of you guys out there who do have Twitch Prime subscriptions, if you have not renewed your Prime subscription lately, please consider doing so. It definitely does help out. Anyways, Firelord now dropping some lava spawns here. It looked like there was a dispel magic of some sort as the lava spawn now trying to make its way through. 21 to 45 damage. Wisp now looking to back up again. Entangled Goldmine getting reconstructed, and the Rifleman can just do target practice on that all game long, completely denying anything. Anima is in a great spot right now. I believe he has the larger army, 64 compared to 42. Dryads are being added. Beastmaster will be coming back out onto the field. And the death of heroes is really, well, the telling tale of this game. Wisp now making their way over. Mass detonation to just try and explode up onto all of those priests, remove their precious mana, and make them only ranged casters. This is, in fact, a 1.30. Water Elementals deal more damage, have less hit points. Abolish magic has changed. All of that is just very, very different. See that 825 instead of I believe the 950 normally was what Water Elementals had before. Also higher damage there. Dryads now continuing to fight back here. What are they going to do? As the Rifleman doing target practice against a Moonwell instead of actually going after all of these other units here. All right, Spellbreakers now trying to, well, able to easily take down one bear. Archmage is going to get the level 6 mass teleport, nothing to silence, and there it goes, getting the heck out of dodge. A level 5, level 3 hero trying to compete against a level 6 and a level 5. Not good news at all.
Players' forces are under attack.
Back off to the north, Spellbreaker getting, well, teleported in, gonna show up to the party and say, you know what, I've brought me and 20 of my best friends here. As the Dryads quickly remove a Water Elemental, only to see one of their own Dryads getting taken out as well. Priests trading for Dryads, not a good spot to be in. You cannot trade 1-for-1 if you have the smaller army. Game of numbers, you will lose. And you have to just be much more tactical in everything else. Firelord, Beastmaster at level 6. Beastmaster gets the level 6, but is it going to even matter? Naga Sea Witch with those cold arrows, one sorceress, and casting slow, and all of a sudden a level 6 Beastmaster could get taken down. Archmage firing a couple of fireballs as the Beastmaster gets away with 80 hit points. That additional point of armor, enough to keep that Beastmaster alive, as the Beastmaster able to head back on out. Alright, Beastmaster is a strength-based hero. Its hit points regenerate rather quickly, as you see him wandering around right now. He is not considered a night elf hero. He is a neutral hero, so I do not believe he regens more at night than compared to the day. Druids of the Claw being added back in, 44 over 60 supply. We're going to be going into low upkeep here in just a moment, as we're looking at the Spellbreakers trying to fight back. That, well, their anti-magic spell feedback damage does not affect those Dryads. Meanwhile, Druids of the Claw coming in over to engage, ready to go. Archmage should be dropping in some water elementals here, but the Dryads are the problem, as they would just absolutely just melt them or abolish them away. Alright, you can now see, the Beastmaster using the Thunder Lizard ability, and he actually casted it the wrong way. If you did not know about the Thunder Lizard ability, if you cast it in a certain area, it actually goes from the back to the front. So what professional WarCraft 3 players who use Beastmasters normally do is they cast it with the Beastmaster facing the opposite direction and knowing that it's going to be surrounding the Beastmaster. So the Beastmaster should have looked at his own base and then started Thunder Lizarding towards his base, and then the lizards would not have as far to travel, as they would be running and instantly showing up on the human army. Yeah, minor detail, but, well, even with the Thunder Lizard ability, it wasn't enough. Anima taking this game. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.